Hey guys, it's Joanne and welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to share, actually I just wanted to turn the camera on and just chat a little bit while I'm working on some stuff. Let me show you what I'm working on. So, I decided to tackle Project Life again for 2024, and I'm really glad I did. So let me zoom out and see if this will work. Okay, so I'm glad I did it because if you can see, you can't really see. I wish I had more of a space under here. Anyway, I'm in my dining room, so pardon the glare. Those are my chandelier lights. And I don't have my craft room readily available. So, as you can see, I started Project Life again in 2024. It's really weird because I started with the intention of just chronicling our life this year, right? The last time I did Project Life was 2014, when I mentioned in my couple of videos back about how I kind of fell off the wagon for the last 10 years of getting crafty and being consistent. So it's crazy to me that I started Project Life again in 2024. And I've been journaling and planning my 2024 at the same time. And here's where it gets crazy. I lost my dad in October of this year, and I'm glad, and it's really weird, that I chronicled all our visits that we've had. Does that make sense? Like, for the past 10 years, I've been really behind. I haven't really scrapbooked anything. I didn't journal anything. I wasn't even a journaler. I never considered myself a journaler. These past 10 years, I didn't plan. I mean, I tried Happy Planner. I used to write in planners, okay? I didn't not use a calendar, but I did use my phone more than I used paper. So I would get into using planners for a very long time. Not a very long time, for a short period of time, I should say. And I would fall off the wagon. Well, this year, I think, is the first year I've been consistent, which is crazy to me because I really didn't know I would lose my dad, right? So the fact that I have it written down and I have pictures actually in a book, I'm going to cry right now. It's wild. I don't know. I don't even know the proper word to describe it, but I think also it's my time to come back to YouTube and just share again. And I was making up excuses, not making up excuses, but making excuses for myself that I've been busy, which I have been. I've been lazy, which is the truth, but I'm glad that I did journal and document this year. So I started probably in January with the book, and I'm behind. Don't get me wrong, I'm behind. I think I'm only in August and now it's November. But check this out. I even have pictures of my dad on New Year's Eve. Like, I don't normally keep up with my books enough to even print pictures of my dad. And it's great that I do. And I don't know, did I set the world in motion for myself? Like, because I journaled so much about my dad and our visits and took so many pictures this year? I don't know. It's really weird. That's the only word I could use. I'm saying weird a lot, but it's strange. But it gives me a shiver every time I think about it, because how would I have known that this would happen to me this year, you know? Anyway, here's our New Year's Day, and it started. I didn't journal a lot, like I didn't write down a lot of the captions and stuff, but I have the pictures in the book, and that says something, you know? So let me zoom out, even you could see my floor. So here's the book. We had this is our January. Sometimes I was doing it with the intention of just doing like maybe 4 pages per month, because I didn't want the book to get too big, but sometimes we did more stuff than other months, and it just so happened to be that way. I used the Studio Calico Documenters kit, which I think they're discontinuing at the end of this year, which is unfortunate because I was using them consistently because I bought them, right? So this is the first time I actually didn't have, well, I do have a shit ton of kits that I have stacked up, but it's only because I'm behind. I've been using the kits. I've liked the kits. I subscribe to the stamp kit also. So I'm sad that the Documenters kit is going away, but I'm also glad that it's going away because it doesn't force me to feel like I need to use the kits, if that makes sense. So anyway, here's our January. Sometimes I had more stuff, so I would add little flips in here. February was Jonah's 17th birthday, so I always would add a 6x12 page just to stick in about his 17th birthday. And then more February, March. See, I was doing really consistent, right? I really don't like my handwriting with such a thin tip. I don't know. I think I brought the wrong pen. I usually crop with these. If you recognize Marissa and Josie, I went to a crop in, what month was this? March. Here's Malia's birthday. I didn't journal about her birthday, but it's in here at least. We took a Vegas trip for spring break, and that kind of throws me off every time we go on a vacation because I get out of my routine. I don't know how to document that, and plus I have to document it again somewhere else. I just feel like I'm documenting a trip 5 million times. Like I got to journal about it. I got to project a life about it. I got to make some scrapbook layouts for the family album about it. It's just a lot when we take family trips. I don't know if anybody else feels that way. Maybe you guys just do one, but I also feel like it needs to go in the proper places. That's the Virgo in me, right? So that's April because it went into April. So I only picked out a few pictures. I didn't put all the pictures. April, Luke read at Mass, more scrapbooking. And then here's May. I discovered these simple stories cut aparts that I started using, I think maybe in May. I'm not sure, but it actually helped because it had the actual month printed. The Studio Calico kits never gave a month card. I think maybe inconsistently it gave like one. Wait, where was that one? January. Actually, this was part of the envelope, I think, that the kit came in, and I cut it apart because in the envelope, there's like a little saying inside. Ooh, better not throw that away. So let's go back. Let's find where we were. So welcome back to me, back to YouTube. I'm trying to be consistent. Last night I got canceled from work. And how cancellations work, at least in my hospital, is it goes by seniority per pay period. The pay period started last Sunday. Today is Monday the 18th. And so it goes by seniority from the bottom. So if you got canceled on this pay period, or you took an A day, which is a voluntary like cancellation, they call you first if you want the night off, then you get put on the list or whatever. That counts as time. Well, to put in perspective, I'm the most senior one on night shift. I've been there 24 years. They're already at me. So that means people under me, all the nurses below me that were scheduled last night, got canceled or took an A day on this pay period, which is insane. I haven't been canceled in 20 years. The first time I was canceled was in 2000 when I was a new grad. And I thought I was safe, and apparently I wasn't safe. Okay, so back to this. Let me show you. So, sorry if I'm sniffling in your ear. I'm trying to use my AirPod as a microphone. Let me know if it's working, if you hear me breathing too hard. I hope I'm not breathing too hard, but I do feel out of breath, so. Okay, May. May was a good month. We went out. I went to brunch. I took some pictures at a lot of Scout stuff, a lot of Luke stuff, because he's the most involved in things, and he's home. Or not home, but he's my youngest, so he has more activities regarding school than my older kids do, that at least he shares, or that I'm able to take pictures of. With the older kids, they don't share their pictures, so I don't know what's going on. So anyway, more pictures. This one was I should add more stuff, but this one was a bridal shower that I helped throw in May for one of my good coworkers. So we did that. I'm going to add some stuff here. And then we went to more brunch. I went to a TXT concert. If anybody listens to K-pop, you know. We had good seats, but I mean, it's a little farther, but the screen looked good, if you could see that. So I took a lot of pictures of the screen. I took the best one. I didn't want to put 1,050,000 pictures in here, right? So that's that. Jonah was voted secretary for his Filipino club at school. Not scouting for food, but they do like a boxing up food for the food bank, for the church, for Luke Scouts. This one, I was trying to do the new way of, I don't know, what is it called? The Gen Z way of taking pictures using the front camera. I don't think I have the proper camera for this. I saw the new cameras have like a little side button on the bottom of the phone. I don't have that. So anyway, I think that would be much easier. So here we go. Some more. June. It's the grand opening of Malia's high school. She's a sophomore. So and she's on cheers. So she was part of the like ribbon cutting. I think it was ribbon cutting. They had 2 events this summer. I can't remember which one was which. And then we went to the wedding. Here is the wedding pictures. And then we celebrated Carl's uncle's 88th birthday. Luke went away to summer camp for a week. So I had some pictures, but I didn't want to put all the pictures. They should go in his scrapbook. Jonah went to Japan with his grandparents here. So that's one page of July. And then while Luke was in summer camp and while Jonah was in Japan, we took Malia to Disneyland on a secret trip until we told her brothers when we got back. They were not happy, but they understood. They were fine with it. They know I go to Disneyland quite a bit. Another crop. Ran into Sherry. I haven't seen her in like over 10 years. Let's see. Met up with some friends from Florida that moved when, I think it's Jonah's good friends from elementary school, and one of his friends moved to Florida after 8th grade graduation. Let's see. Went to the boys' concert. This deserved its own page because they are one of our alt groups. If you don't know K-pop, alt means ultimate, and it's like one of our #1 groups, basically. And it was crazy because we were in line, and he happened to be passing out chocolates. And I didn't want to leave the line because we were so close and people were leaving the line. But I was like, oh, man, I should have told Malia and my niece to go run over there and go take pictures. But this nice girl in front of me, I saved her spot. And she airdropped me her video she got. He was so close. He looks so good. Their skin looks so nice. Anyway, here's one of our biases. This is Q. And then here is my ultimate bias. Right here is Hyunjae. It's fun. Our seats were good. We were off to the side, like if you could see this picture. And they could see us. I feel like he was making eye contact in this picture. In my mind, he was. And he was throwing us a heart in this one. In my mind, he was. So anyway, I got up to August. August is going to be the D23 Expo with my friends from that I've met over the years. And then we went to Disneyland on the first day. So I'm going to fill this in. Maybe I'll record that at the same time. But when I do Project Life, it's a process. And I need my phone. So I don't think I can record because I use my phone to record. Okay, that's that. So my project right now is, let me zoom in. My project right now is breaking down the kits that I've gotten from Studio Calico because it's a lot of cards and it's a lot to organize. So right now I've cut apart, they come in sheets, 6x8 sheets, and it comes with a lot of 3x4s. And also 4x6s. Excuse me. 4x6s, and on the back it's a 6x8. So I didn't cut these apart because what if I want to use the back? I haven't decided yet. But I did notice, so I have 3 stacks right now of my 3x4 cards. I'll probably break them down a little bit more. But right now they're 3x4 stacks. So I have just filler cards, right? They're filler cards, plain old filler cards. I got a lemon and a watermelon. These were 2 different months. And then I have filler cards that have words on them, like quotes or something. See, I don't know. I'm kind of glad Studio Calico isn't continuing, because I've noticed as I'm breaking down these kits, they repeat a lot. Like, here's one kit. Life is what happens while you're busy making plans. Okay, it's light blue. Here was another month's kit. Same quote. Like, do we need this quote twice? I don't know. And then I noticed 2 different kits had the same card in it. Like, they didn't even, it's like they didn't even try. These are cards that I set aside that could be journaled on. I hope you could see that. Watch me be out of frame. I don't even know where it is. Oh, it was this card. These were in 2 different kits. Same card, same colorway. I don't know. And then one card that came in the kit, it was 2023. Like, I don't know who's in their quality control, but it is kind of frustrating when you pay quite a bit for these kits and then they don't have very much variety. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, their colorway is the same. Like, I guess that's good because then you can mix and match. But to have, like, look, I got the same card in different kits. It's the same. You know, and then passing it off like you're getting new stuff. I don't know. I don't agree. And of course, this is my opinion. If you're like a Studio Calico, like, diehard, I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm right. Because, number 1, I'm a Virgo. JK. Number 2, it's not right. Like, you can't tell me that they can't come up with new stuff. And maybe their I should say their creativity or originality is waning because they've been in the business for so long. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been a part of Studio Calico off and on since when they were born, 2007. I used to get their original kits. I was like one of their first kit members for their scrapbook kits. I still have, this is not a flex, but I still have their old kits. And it's only because, not that I'm a hoarder, but like, you know, you just want to use the perfect moment for some kits. But yeah, I still have some kits and they're intact. I have the stamps. It's changed for sure, you know. But then some of these things I'm like, okay, where's that one? There's this one thing. I was like, when am I going to use it? Okay, when am I going to use that? When am I going to use this? When am I going to use, there's another one. I don't know if I'll ever use that. There's a lot. Yeah, honestly though, when I like bright colors, but that's not my jam. There's another one with horseshoes on it. I was like, wait, what? I don't ride horses. Is it on here? Oh yeah, this. No. Oh no, raise your hand if you, comment down below if you think you'd use those, but I certainly will not. Anyway, let me just chat with you guys while I cut apart these cards. Am I in frame? I don't even know. Okay, I think I'm in frame. Well, I just cut these things apart. So I got this, oh, I'm off, but it's hard to see where the grid line or the mark line is. I got this, The Works all-in-one cutter from, oh, now my system got all messed up because I was complaining so hard. That's what I get. From Michael's, using a coupon. And I like it. I've used the scoreboard, and I do like that it cuts straight when I get it on the proper line. Okay, so these go, since I can journal on this also, I put it in my little journal prompt pile. And I always take a look at the back to see if I like the back. This one, no. Anyways, so I got this maybe a year ago. And I'm still loyal to the Fiskars trimmer. I have a couple of those. I thought I would get rid of them, but I still enjoy them. And they still serve my purpose. And I have a few of them, but this one does cut straight. It's just bulky to take. It's not very portable. No, okay. I always have to check to see if I'm going to use the back. Anyway, let's talk about why I feel like it's time for me to come back to YouTube. So I had this epiphany the other day and I was like, you know, I think it's time for me to come back to YouTube. I have a good phone that I can record on. I have time during the week because I only work 2 shifts a week. Oh, by the way, before I go, I like these cut aparts usually. This one I didn't really seem to use a lot of. I think, was that the August kit? I don't know. I think that was July. Yeah, that was July. Anyway, here's some cut aparts. I may go back in my July portion of my project life. I'm going up here. It should be down here. And then add some stuff to the pictures. That might be another video. So, anyway, what was I saying? I was saying why I decided to come back to YouTube. I have more time on my hands. I only work 2 shifts a week. Ever since, so my dad passed on October 16, and we laid him to rest on November 8th. And I think that probably the following week, last week, I had a sense of clarity, like true clarity and contentment, I guess, like an epiphany almost. Like it was the first time in 3 weeks since my dad had passed that I felt like it was me time, because I was like not a zombie for 3 weeks. I was more like going through the motions of, you know, preparing for his funeral with my sister and just still doing the things for the house and not really doing anything for myself. And last week was the first true week that I felt like me again. And it's hard for me to describe, but it's true. So here we are, trying to resurrect my YouTube. And if it goes nowhere, that's fine with me. At least I say I tried, and at least I got it out there. Because like I said, with my journaling and my project life, I don't think I would have been able to backtrack this whole year with my dad the way I did after he passed. Do you see what I'm saying? So the fact that I kept up with it at least until August is amazing, and it's nothing short of almost a miracle, because I was out of the game for so long. Does that make sense? I don't know. Comment down below if you believe in signs, because I do feel like this was my sign. I feel like also my dad was like, do your thing. He'd be like, do it, babe. Like, that's what he called me, babe. So I think that he is pushing me to just get back into this because I enjoyed it so much. It's not the most neat and clean thing I've ever done. I certainly have a huge mess on my dining room table right now, but I do feel like good messes are a form of getting stuff done. So that's what it is. That's what I wanted to share with you guys today. So that's why I opened my phone and my camera and I decided to talk. I don't know how long this video will be. I don't know if I'll edit it, or maybe I'll just put it up straight out of camera. Who knows? But I do I am glad that I got this year documented. That's my biggest takeaway about today. Look at all these things. See, I don't use half of the stuff, so I am glad that the kit is discontinuing. It saves me an email from quitting on them, you know, because I did end up discontinuing my Hubman and Chub Girl journal subscription. I love it. It's so cute, but I don't use all of it. And so I think I will just buy things here and there from them, or maybe I'll downgrade my subscription. I don't need all this stuff, you know? So I have so much, which reminds me, I will do a giveaway if you guys are still here. That will be another video. It'll probably be a Christmas video. Why did I cut this? Oh, I didn't eat the back, that's why. Okay, I put these aside. The 4x6s I put aside. Okay, this dinosaur. Like, seriously? Am I gonna use it? I don't think so. I don't have little kids. These kids are odd. Again, I'm not trying to bash them. It's my opinion. I paid for all my kits. But, I don't know. I don't even know which route they're taking now. Like, I think they said they were going to focus on stationery, which I'm curious about because I also feel like that's late in the game. Like, maybe they should have supplemented that with their current collections, but I'm curious to see what they plan on doing with stationery. Okay, so current projects that I'm currently working on. Here's that card again. Here's that date card, different colorway. How many date cards do I need? Okay, current projects that I'm currently working on. Right now, the Project Life 2024. I'm hoping to get that caught up. I have another crop coming up. I can't remember what date we said, but I would like to get that together. I have my planner, my current Hemlock and Oak planner, that's my daily journal, and then I have the Passion Planner, which is my functional planner. Okay. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb because I didn't want to be interrupted when I'm trying to record. And Carl came downstairs because he was sleeping. He left the garage door open and he had texted me, but it didn't push through, which is weird. I usually have his phone number push through my phone if I'm on Do Not Disturb. Anyways, I opened another kit. I don't think I'm going to do a whole video on opening these kits and cutting them apart, but it looks like this. I don't know what month this is. I was going through the cards and there's nothing that is significant about anything, but I do like, which card was it? There's some book ones in here. I like that. This, there's never enough time to do all the nothing you want. So true. There's a lot of book ones in this one. Where's the other cards? I have an infinite number of reasons to be happy. So I think I'm going to cut those apart and remember that I have them. And I'm going to set them aside so I can maybe use them as tip-ins for my future planner journal. I got this box from Amazon. And I'm going to put, hopefully they fit. I would be mad if they don't. Oh, they fit perfectly. Okay, they fit the 3x4 cards. So I'm going to use this as my 3x4 card holder. Let's see how that works. And that's it. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video now. It's getting quite long. I'm getting a little emotional, and I'm going to play some K-pop and just zone out for a little bit. thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this content, leave me a message below. Make sure to like and share and subscribe if you haven't already, because I really want to get back on the algorithm. It's been too long. No one watches my videos. And I really think I have good content. I have a lot of stuff to say and show and share. So anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.